You can dream while you're awake. I call this lucid waking. Carl Jung calls it active imagination. And you can wake while you're asleep, which is lucid dreaming. So if the sun enters the moon, you woke up while you were asleep. If the moon enters the sun, then you dream while you're awake. This is waking reality. This is dreaming reality. You can enter the dream, or the dream can enter the world. Subconscious enters the consciousness when the dream enters the world, or the consciousness enters the subconscious when you enter the dream. And it's that simple. The sun is the body content. It's like you're subscribed to the body when you're awake and you're watching the body, which is 5 senses. You can smell, hear, taste, and touch whatever the body is sensing. So externally, you have a body world. Internally, you have a mind world. That's imaginal content. So body world is sensorial because it has to do with your senses. Mind world is imaginal because it has to do with what you imagine. When the moon enters the sun, it means subconscious imagery and symbolism is entering conscious reality. So when the moon enters the sun, dreaming enters the world. You can dream while you're awake. Dream content can overlap reality. You can think about an apple in your hand. This is subconscious imagery entering conscious reality. This is dreams bleeding into reality. I can dream with my eyes open. So moon entering the sun is dreaming with your eyes open. Sun entering the moon is opening your eyes in the dream. Now the goal is movement, mobility, not just awareness, not just up and down. Oh, this is unaware, this is aware. I'm asleep, now I'm awake. Yeah, but can you move left to right? Okay, it's a crystal ball. When you put the crystal ball on top of the sun, you can see the sun inside of the crystal ball. When you put the crystal ball on top of the moon, you can see the moon on top of the inside the crystal ball. You can now imagine if there was a sun and moon together symbol. You can move the crystal ball on top of the sun and moon, and now the sun and moon is inside the crystal ball. The goal is to be the mover of the ball. Be the one who sees through the sphere. Don't be the thing that's inside the sphere. Yeah, be like Bruce Lee. You know, you put the water in the bowl, it becomes the bowl. Put the water in the teapot, it becomes the teapot. I'm gonna prove it to you. So her name's 11 because that's this, the 2 pillars, sun and moon. This is 11. It's called Dimension X because that is the dimension where it's merging both worlds. Vecna said, I'm going to merge them. Dimension X is when the 2 pillars cross over and you're stuck there. Heaven is not when you merge the 2 states. Heaven is being able to go between both states whenever you want and even overlap them. So you have the red pillar, the blue pillar. Dimension X would be the purple pillar. It's combining the red and blue. So now you just trapped yourself in a new prison. Hell is imprisonment, whether you're stuck in one pillar or even a new pillar, which is both of them, X. Hell is being stuck in this one forever. The goal is to keep that separation, which is why her name is 11 and not 2, because 1 and 1 is 2. Why wasn't her name 2? Because 2 is merging them together as a single number. 11 is still showing the separation of the 2 pillars. You must have the keys to heaven and earth, not the keys to a new place called heaven earth. You can go to heaven and earth and there's always a distinction. So be like children means you're fluid and flexible and you can go in and out. That's why they said eunuchs are welcome to heaven as well. What are eunuchs? The people who castrate themselves and they don't have the ability to reproduce. And they were trusted in courts. They were trusted to take care of the king's mistresses and watch over them. They literally were unable to reproduce. The Bible says eunuchs are welcome, be like eunuchs. It doesn't mean go castrate yourself. It just says operate or have the same function as those people. Because they don't have genitals, they work in courts, they're trusted, they're in the king's quarters,